Hey baby, I'm serving you Russian MILF at a ski camp realness today. I am making this video to talk about my new 30% horsehair wig. She's not exactly new, but obviously I haven't spoken about it till now. Mostly because I was just a little bit low-key embarrassed. I mean, it's not every day somebody puts horsehair on their head and tries to convince you it's human. The hate I'm gonna receive at Poot Doot from now on when I wear it. You know, this is the video that could potentially drive me to suicide, so I hope you feel privileged. There's a suicide prevention link in the bio. Now that we've got that out of the way, recently I have travelled down to the country to recite. I grew up in the country, I'm a country bitch. I'm the epitome of country girl no matter where you find me. Basically, back when I was doing my whole dog walking scheme, I'd be walking the dogs, you walk about 5 minutes and you're amidst a paddock. It's just ridiculous. There are farm animals on paddocks. So I would just be walking and before you know it you hear a sheep bay, a rooster or something. Farmer people, they're a different breed. I just think people that milk cows and that sort of thing are Neanderthals. I don't know. I don't know what a Neanderthal is, but I've seen one on a paddock and I can tell you that. It's something to steer clear of. Another thing to steer clear of is horses. I'm shit scared of cows, horses, anything that's a farm animal and is twice the size of me. I'm a vegan, but I don't believe cows have fucking brains. They just do their own thing and get slaughtered. Meanwhile, horses come right up to the electric barbed wire fence to talk to you. And I'm just like, I know you can gallop. There's nothing about an electric barbed wire fence that's going to stop a horse from galloping over it and crushing me while it's at it. I've seen The Simple Life. I've seen what a horse did to Paris Hilton. I don't know how to talk to a horse. What kind of language do they speak? I'm putting this down. I don't know why I'm holding it. This one particular time, one of the dogs I was walking decided it needed to do a bit of a piddle. I'm the kind of dog walker that doesn't carry any plastic bags to pick up dog shit after it does its business. Looking around for anybody that might come up and tell me off for leaving dog shit on the side of the road. My thought process is, it's a fucking paddock. There's only paddocks around here. There's cow shit, horse shit, fucking sheep shit everywhere. I'm just assuming the Neanderthal farmers shit in the midst of the paddock as well. Like, it's just, that's how the world works at the end of the day. That's their life, none of my business while they do their business. I'm waiting for the dog to piddle and I see the horse creeping up behind me. Well, I don't see the horse, it's creeping up behind me, but I turn around and see the horse. I wasn't scared, I was just intrigued. I just thought if I move the horse and come closer, I'm just gonna stand here and watch. A gust of wind was just whooshing the horse's mane up and around. The tail was just flying through the air. It was the most glamorous thing I've ever witnessed in my life. I got my phone out to Snapchat, but the second I did, the horse came barging towards me. So I had to cease all communication and make sure that my top priority in that moment was that I was safe and then think of the dogs. These new Japanese Tamagotchis are just so intermediate for me. I can't deal. She copies my every move. I sleep in bed all day. Now here she is sleeping in bed all day. It's really weird. Tamagotchis aren't supposed to go to sleep at 10:38 in the morning. I eventually find myself on AliExpress. It's like the world's largest $2 shop. And honestly, I don't recommend purchasing anything from it because everything does come straight from some sort of human rights violating factory in China and it's shit. I don't recommend wigs from AliExpress. Everyone receives it with fucking nits and ants in it. It's hilarious. I'm searching for my next unit. I came across a wig that said horsehair. And that's when I stumbled into the black hole of horsehair wigs on AliExpress. I'd never even imagined something like this was possible. And the second I saw it, I just had a major flashback to the horse that I bumped into at the paddock. And I thought, the pictures aren't that rough looking. Like, it's rough, but it's not that rough looking. And I'm pretty sure I could see like a dead horse in the background of one of the shots of the wig. As a vegan, I should be triggered, but also as a health and beauty expert, I'm sold. Cut my balls off and call me Caitlin, I was sold. Now before you think, oh Callum, you're such a dumb bitch diving into purchasing a horsehair wig. Cyberbullying aside, I did purchase the wig and I'm wearing it on my head right now. It's not fully horsehair, it's 30%. As for the rest of the mixture, that's transphobic. I know what you bitches are doing. My sugar daddy hasn't paid my phone bill. Hello? Stop being transphobic.
Thank you. We are using this service to let you know that we have not received a payment to your mobile phone account. Our records show that you need to pay $119.97.
Did that bitch just say $119?
If you would like to make a payment now using a credit or debit card, press 1. If you have already made this payment in the last 3 days, press 2. If you will make this payment within the next 7 days, press 3.
pitch calls back whilst I'm filming this video. I'm gonna have a fit. I just don't know what it is. The world is out to get me. It's so rude. Back to what I was saying. I just feel like on the other side, the manufacturer's thinking, if this bitch has just purchased a 30% horsehair wig, we can shove whatever else in and she won't mind. So honestly, I'm thinking this might have a bit of guinea pig in the root, hair from a clogged drain. Lord knows, anything to cut corners on the manufacturer's side. I'm pretty sure horses are quite expensive to maintain. So shooting them dead and cutting their hair off to make wigs isn't exactly a viable business. What I really, really do need to talk about, however, is the wig, it possesses me, and I can't explain it other than psychic mediums. On Long Island Medium one time, she picked up a DVD and was like, I can sense something from the other side through this one. Lion King 2, straight to DVD. I was like, I don't know what you're sensing from the other side through that, but sure. That was the moment I realised the TV show was staged. I was like, Disney's got their little grubby mitts in here and trying to promo Lion King 2. It's not going to work. Anyway, I digress. Basically what I'm trying to say is the wigs possess me when I wear them. This one, for example, she is virgin Malay hair, which basically means there's some sort of concentration camp owned by AliExpress in the middle of Malaysia, full of a bunch of virgins with long hair. Once they reach 26 inches, they chop it off, sew it into wigs and send it out to you. That's really fucked up, and I don't know how I feel about it. Sleeping overnight at a guy's house, I have to keep it glued down on my head. I go to sleep looking like a drag queen, wake up looking like a road whore. A tragedy, it truly is. Transgender tragedy 101. Sleeping with a mirror, a hairbrush, a tangle teaser, and a bunch of Crayola and paint sticks in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh shit, gotta fucking fix myself. The first time I ever went to sleep in this wig, I woke up in the morning, obviously wig looking a mess. I look at the man and I just say, apakabar, and he's like, what? And I'm like, apakabar, salamat pagi, apakabar. We were both shook. I don't speak a language other than English and Simlish. So here I was, spitting lines of broken Malay, thinking, oh my God, the virgins have possessed me. And it makes a lot of sense. If Long Island Psychic Medium can pick up senses from the other side just through Lion King 2, the DVD, a bunch of virgins in Malaysia, this is their hair. And I'm wearing it overnight in some stranger's bed. So obviously in the morning I woke up totally possessed. And that's the weird thing about the horse hair. I need to dispose of this. This is some insidious fucking shit. What is that creepy couple? The conjuring couple, the creepy, you know, and the Barbie doll or whatever the fuck her name was. That belongs in their little hut full of dangerous objects, doesn't it? So this horsehair wig, I was walking down the street just very recently, my first time wearing it in public, and I did a bit of a gallop. And I thought, no, that's me tripping. That's just me. I've just tripped over the elevated pavement. I mean, it was borderline a fucking plateau. But then I did it again over some flat surface. Holy fuck. 30% horsehair from some Chinese manufacturing farm has bloody well possessed me. I don't neigh too often, but sometimes I do when I'm gacked at the club on the dance floor. Just this recently past Saturday night, I fell off the podium. That's the horse kicking me in the shin. I'm just waiting for the hair of the clogged drain to take advantage of me. Lord knows what that's gonna do. I'm shivering in my jocks. I can't, so I'm not going to. I'm actually just gonna remove the hair. I didn't think this one through. I might just, surprise. What's that on your head? Yeah, well that's actually just the hair of the clogged drain.